CBS 5 Eyewitness News.
Good evening, I'm Dana King.
And I'm Ken Bastida. It may have been Hillary Clinton's last chance to grab the momentum back from Barack Obama. At the Democratic debate tonight in Ohio, Clinton went on the attack early and often. But as Manny Ramos reports, she had a hard time delivering the knockout blow.
We had a plan for it.
Senator Clinton was expected to throw everything at Senator Obama, even the kitchen sink, said her staffers. No one expected her to throw Saturday Night Live in an effort to show that the media pampers him.
Well, can I just point out that in the last several debates, I seem to get the first question all the time. And I don't mind. I'll be happy to field them, but I do find it curious. And if anybody saw Saturday Night Live, maybe we should ask Barack if he's comfortable and needs another pillow. I just find it kind of curious that I keep getting the first question on all of these issues.
There were some boos. Clinton attacked Obama for saying he was against the war in Iraq from the beginning.
Many people gave speeches against the war then, and the fair comparison is he didn't have responsibility, he didn't have to vote. By 2004, he was saying that he basically agreed with the way George Bush was conducting the war. And when he came to the Senate, he and I have voted exactly the same.
Once we had driven the bus into the ditch, there were only so many ways we could get out. The question is, who's making the decision initially to drive the bus into the ditch? And the fact is that Senator Clinton often says that she is ready on day one, but in fact she was ready to give in to George Bush on day one on this critical issue.
Clinton chided him for denouncing Louis Farrakhan and not specifically rejecting the endorsement from the Nation of Islam leader.
I'm just saying that you asked specifically if he would reject it, and there's a difference between denouncing and rejecting, and I think when it comes to...
If the word reject, Senator Clinton feels is stronger than the word denounce, then I'm happy to concede the point, and I would reject and denounce.
Good, good.
Okay. Clinton just couldn't get a rise from Obama, says CBS 5 political analyst Joe Tuman.
He simply deflects it. He is like Ronald Reagan in his Teflon-like quality about this stuff, and he just doesn't, he follows that old speaker's adage, never let him see you sweat.
MSNBC even showed a clip of Clinton mocking Obama's style, and he still didn't bite back.
No, we should do the right thing, and the world will be perfect.
Sounds good.
Of all the charges... and countercharges... The Saturday Night Live reference was to a sketch that had reporters falling all over themselves to make Senator Obama feel comfortable. According to the New York Times, Senator Clinton has gotten the first question in the last two debates, and Ken and Dana, she has been asked more questions overall.
And then someday we'll get to the issues, right?
Yeah, well, we plan to. I think a lot of people like going back and forth.
Yeah. Well, it's all about personality right now, I think, too. Manny, thank you.
Well, we discovered today that Hillary Clinton has already shut down several campaign offices in California, including here in the Bay Area. And that might not seem unusual considering the state's primary has come and gone. But as Robert Lyles found out, some of her rivals' offices are being kept open by volunteers. Robert?
That's exactly right, Dana. As a matter of fact, behind me, the lights are still open at Obama's campaign offices. And where Senator Clinton may have recently loaned her cash-strapped campaign some money, there's been lending here at the Obama offices, but just watch what they call lending enthusiasm. The only signs left read for lease, and the message is clear. Senator Clinton's San Jose field office is shut down.
Hope is not a plan.
No hope just appears gone at the former First Lady's once bustling campaign headquarters in San Francisco. It, too, is a ghost town.
I don't think it's a matter of confidence. It's a matter of enthusiasm.
And that's kept Senator Obama's Palo Alto field office open.
Some of those folks are coming up here now from San Jose and coming down from San Mateo area.
In fact, the lights burn brightly on enough volunteers tonight, you'd think California's primary was next Tuesday.
California's open.
Still got your doors open.
Still got the doors open.
To retail space once campaign headquarters to John Kerry, and the rent is steep.
I know it's several $1,000s a month, including the phone bills.
But there are no unpaid bills here, or for that matter, bills paid by Obama. Instead, teachers, engineers, even college students have filled donation jars to the rim, or...
People come in and pay a telephone bill, they pay a lighting bill.
Clinton's camp instead used donated business offices and tells CBS 5 it's customary to shut down after a primary. Clinton supporter Mayor Gavin Newsom admits this race has been frustrating.
I'm not disappointed in the campaign. I don't know what campaign could have done much better under the circumstances. I mean, we're running against a movement
Called Obama Nation.
We've been focusing on Texas.
Tonight's debate is diverting that focus. Otherwise, they're working the phones to stump for votes half a country away with a single goal.
Merge with the Democratic Party and bring all of that grassroots energy
to the next office, which they believe will be the Oval Office. Now, Mayor Newsom is apparently trying to avoid frustration. He's headed to Texas to campaign for Clinton, but he's one step behind the volunteers here for Obama. Many of them have already left their lives and jobs here in Palo Alto to campaign in Texas. Dana?
All right. In Palo Alto, Robert Lyles, thank you.